Okay guys, so today I'm going to be telling you guys the story of how I found out I was pregnant.
Just wanna make love. Let's go to the beach, girl, have fun.
So before I get started, I just want to say that my periods have always been irregular. So I know some girls say, oh, you should know when you're ovulating. At the age that I am 19, that you should know when you're ovulating, you should know your body. But personally, me, I never had regular periods. They always came, sometimes it'll skip a month, sometimes it'll skip 2 months. It never had an exact day that it came on. So for me, tracking it serves no purpose. I had maybe 2 period tracking apps, and they were never accurate at all. I just used it to record my period, record the lengths, and if I did have any activity, I would log that as well. So I was pretty in tune with my body, but just I had irregular periods. So on February the 3rd, I believe, me and a friend of mine's, we linked up basically, and yeah, I'm gonna stop sugarcoating it. This is it. Okay, so basically, me and a long-term friend, not really a long-term friend, he's my best friend's friend, anyways, whatever. So we hung out, and I was not in the right state of mind. Not saying like I was high or drunk or anything like that. I just wasn't myself. And this was basically a few days right after my birthday. My birthday was on January 17th, and I met up with him on February 3rd. So after everything happened on my birthday, I just wasn't myself. Honestly, I don't know why. I don't know what was really, I'm looking at the mirror behind you guys, sorry. I don't really know what was going on. Anyways, this is gonna be all over the place. Anyways, so we met up, we was just hanging out. Things happened. After that day, I knew I messed up, and I was feeling bad prior to seeing him. And then after I saw him, I felt even worse. Like, not that I felt dirty or guilty because I knew what I did by not using protection. I just wasn't happy with myself. So I stopped talking to him. I kept dubbing him. He would text me and stuff like that, but I just didn't want to talk to him because I felt like there was no purpose. At that time, I had a feeling in my gut that I was pregnant. But the whole time, I was denying it. But I knew in my gut, bitch, you pregnant. Like, I would have so many symptoms, and I'd be like, nah, this is nothing. Oh, this could be because of this. This is because of that. So I just pushed it to the side. In the back of my mind, I kept saying to myself, you're not pregnant, cut it out. You're not pregnant, you can't get pregnant, da 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 da. All along, that was just me being in denial because I knew in heart that I was pregnant. So 3 months passed, and I still don't have my period. But to me, this is nothing strange because I have irregular periods. So sometimes they just, like I said, they skip months. So me being me, with that gut feeling I had, something told me, just take a test. It's not gonna hurt whether it's positive or negative. So before work, I got a test, and that has to be the most awkwardest thing ever. Going to like a cashier, like CVS, wherever, and getting a pregnancy test and having to face them. So after I got it, went to work like normal. I wanted to test in the morning because prior to this, I was Googling, oh, like, what are the chances you're pregnant, or this and that. And it said that the best time to take a pregnancy test that is accurate is in the morning. So I woke up the next morning, and I had to hide it from my mom. So before I got in the bathroom and everything, I got like a little container that I threw away afterwards. I got a little container that I could pee in, and then I was opening the box of the pregnancy test before I got in the bathroom because I didn't want her to hear me like open up the box and stuff like that. So I opened it up and I took one test in the bathroom. I went in the bathroom, took it like it was nothing because I thought that I was going to be negative, but all along I kind of knew that it was positive, but I was scared. I was just in denial. Took the test, you know, it said wait 3 minutes, I read the directions, whatever. I put it face down, not face down, I put it flat down. Once I put it down, two lines popped up. I kid you not, 2 lines popped up, and I was just like I didn't even cry. I didn't, like, I was just in shock. And weeks after that, I was still in shock. I'm still in shock right now. So after the freaking lines popped up, and it was dark lines, I texted the person that, you know, who could be in the, and I told him, and I didn't get the best of responses, but I mean, I didn't tell him in the right way, so I understand why I would get that response. Anyways, the next day, I was still in denial. After I took the test, I was still in denial. So remember, I had got a box of 3 pregnancy tests all in one. So I took the next pregnancy test. It came up positive right away as well. And I was like, no, this can't be. So I took the digital test, and of course it said pregnant. I didn't have to wait, it popped up right away. So at this point, it's kind of like, okay, you're pregnant, but still something in me told me, oh, you're not pregnant, this can't be happening, this is not real. So the next day I went to the doctors because I wanted to make sure that I was actually pregnant and this was a no false positive. So lo and behold, the doctor showed me that I am pregnant, and I didn't cry, anything like that, because from the beginning, from that day, months ago, I knew that I was pregnant. Like literally the next day, I had a feeling that I was pregnant. I just didn't do nothing about it because, once again, I was in denial. So fast forward to now, it is, what's today? I don't even know what today is. But this is one of the pregnancy tests. And yeah, it looks a little faded because I did have it for a while, but that's pretty much exactly how the lines came out. And this is baby. Today I am 17 weeks. I made 17 weeks exactly today, and the father is not in my life, and I don't think he will be in the child's life. Maybe, I don't know, but it's just like we're teens, so I don't know. I shouldn't expect so much from him because his life hasn't even really started. But I know for me, I've always been mature, and I made this decision to keep the baby, so I don't really need him. But yeah, that's the story of how I found out I was pregnant.
Let's go to the beach, girl, have fun.